The Utes will get this season underway as toe meets leather. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. The Rebels offense will have the football first. And Jesse, if there is an old war horse, a real war daddy in the training facility, here he is, back to run the show again.
That's a great point. There is no substitute for experience. There is a lot of expectation for this football team and for this offense because of that guy. Because of all the big stages and all the big moments he's already played through in his career. A lot of people are really excited, David, because he has seen a lot of
all the ball, all the defense. He's really emotional, being really high and really low. And so those experience, those scars, they matter. They trust in him. And everybody on this offense is looking to him.
Nowhere for him to run again. And now 4th down is going to be a tough one. They punted away on 4th down. And the coverage team all over it, and the punt is down inside the 40. So Utah's offense will get the ball for the first time. And the heart of this team clearly rests on the offensive line, a group of maulers, David, who take pride in what they do.
And I think if you're a coach, you take pride. Like, it starts up front. Like, you win and lose games with physicality, and they lean on all the big fellas up front, the hog mollies, the big uglies, the most unselfish players on the field.
It's old school, man. We're in an era of college football where it's up-tempo, spread, air raid. Games are still won and lost, though, in the trenches, because this is one of the best offensive lines in all of college football. That is a huge advantage this offense takes into each and every game.
Trying to pick it up on the ground. And they did not let him get to that 1st down line. It'll bring up a call here. And the Utes will call on their punt team. They'll have to punt for the first time this afternoon. Excellent job on the punt. Bounces out of bounds at the 5, and they'll have 95 yards to go in front of them. Out of the gun, the running back has it. Out of bounds, stopped just short of the 20 at the 19, and now they feel like they have room to operate.
Defense gives up the pretty big run. They get the 1st down, and this, you got to reload quick now because this offense, they got their foot on the accelerator.
They make the stop. Not a whole lot of ground picked up there. They'll have work to do to get the 1st down. Back to pass on 2nd down. Dances away to the right time. And they get to the quarterback and knock him down back in the 16.
And protecting their quarterback is job number 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. As many as you want to put up, they got to make sure they take care of him so he can make those plays. Defense wins this rep. They win up front, get to the quarterback, and get the sack.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, a check down will be the last resort. And that'll be incomplete. They certainly weren't afraid to take a shot there, and now it's 4th down. The Rebels will bring the punt team onto the field. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. And the punt team gets down there and gets the return man on the ground. Utah has it back, and the offense coming onto the field. They went 3 and out on their first possession. Now we see if they can be more productive this time around. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. The play action fake. Oh, they're after it. Lets it fly on the move. And the pass is incomplete. Jarred loose by the hit. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Unloads to the right. A strike downfield. That's a touchdown, saving tackle at the 17. The Utes will have it 1st and 10. Working that left side now. Now the connection takes it to the 11. 2nd down coming up on this red zone opportunity. They just keep firing. Gets away. And that pressure was too
personally love aggressive defense. I love it. Bringing the strong safety down, blitzing that sucker in there to get the quarterback. Boom. Get that guy on the ground. Nice aggressive play call by the defense.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, try to convert through the air. He's got it.
Defense has got to do a better job of crowding this wide receiver. You've got to know where he lines up each and every play. And once he has the ball, they have to play with a sense of urgency and get hands to the football. He's just way too dangerous in getting the field.
Getting set for the extra point after putting the scoreboard to work for the first time. And the PAT makes it 7-0. So that scoring drive took only 6 plays. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. He'll start the return inside the spot. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. They'll snap the ball. First play of the drive coming from their own 24. From the gun, the running back tries to hit the hole. Not a lot of room, but found his way ahead for 2 out to the 26. And the Rebels want to move quickly.
Defense came into this one knowing they were going to see some tempo. They've got to get the call from the sidelines, get it communicated, get lined up.
Quickly complete. And a good job in coverage there. They stop it after just a few. From the gun on 3rd down. Under fire. Pass rush gets there. Gets home. Gets him down at the 23.
Man, it didn't take long for the defense to get home on that play. You see them playing man coverage in the back end, slowing down the routes from the receivers and the rest of the offense. That forced the quarterback to have to hold on to it for just a split second longer, and they were able to get the sack.
The Rebels will line up to punt it away. I wouldn't quite call it a shank, but that's not exactly going to go on the resume reel. Excellent coverage that time. Didn't give him any room to set up a big return. The Utah offense returns ready to go back on the attack. Oh, better look out. Oh, he's got some space. Up to 44 yards on the ground in this first quarter. That is a terrific start. You count up those explosive plays in the game, and you put a little extra star by the big run.
Yeah, this running back is a weapon, boy. He is so good in space. He's got shiftiness. He can make guys miss. And if this guy gets into the second level, watch out. He can hit a home run.
And the Utes trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. Gets it out fast. He'll be run out of bounds at the 13. Now facing a 3rd and long. Looking to throw. Setting up the screen. Got some room.
The season in great fashion.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And the extra point makes it 14-0. Good work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays. Kickoff unit is out there again, and this crowd is feeling themselves after that last drive. Here he comes from inside his own 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. A lot of field in front of them as they open this possession from their own 20. The give out of the gun. Oh, he's getting rusty. Makes the tackle at the 30 after he picked up 10. And the Rebels will hustle to the line.
And the offense with a nice run, breaks off a little bit of run, gets a first down. Oh, and here they go seen this. They like to go fast.
They stop him just short of the first down, but it will be second and inches coming up.
You're seeing the offense now mix up the tempos. After a successful run, they're now going hurry up.
Quarterback on the keeper. Got room to work. And he won't quite get there. But boy, after that pickup, just a few inches to go for the first, and a array of possibilities here. On third and short, they'll ride the running back here. They'll get the first down. It's spotted on the 49. The Rebels are flying down the field.
Great job by the offense, understanding where the sticks are. And look, they got the first down, and they're like, all right, let's crank this tempo up now. We got first down. Let's go fast.
Looking to throw on first down. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on first down. They're dealing with a second and long. Got his man quickly. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the first down. And the Rebels kept this drive moving on the ground, not back to work. Wants to throw on first down. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Gonna look downfield again. Got it in the middle. It's Beal.
I know it seems like an easy pitch and catch, but for the tight end there, that route potentially changes if it's man coverage. So good job by him knowing that zone, I'm just going to sit down. This is basically like a check down, right? Let's just take the easy pitch and catch and keep the drive going.
And that one looked great on the grease board, but when they blow it up like that, the defense is going to win every time. Hunt is on its way. Not going to take a chance to grab that one as it bounces out of bounds. This drive will commence from their own 11-yard line. The hand to the running back. Found just enough running room. He picks up 4 to the 15. After the productive first down play, it's second and 6. Back to pass. Fires to the tight end. Let's talk for just a minute here about Utah. The good news about starting the season outside the top 25, not a lot of lofty expectations. You can sneak up on a few teams, but sooner or later, you're going to want to get that attention and get into those rankings.
A lot more, but it's not impossible. In recent years, you saw it with Indiana coming out of absolutely nowhere. You saw it back in the day with USF. You've seen it with Rutgers. Like, in the past, you can do it. You can put it together, gain some momentum, but it starts with this game right here.
TCU reached the national championship game a few years back. No one expected much of them that season either, so you never know. What's important is what people believe inside your own locker room. This team thinks they can do some really special things this year, and they get a chance to start strong here in week 1.
He's loose. Picks up the first down and gets down to avoid contact. The Utes come to the line with a fresh set of downs. They'll give it to the back. Quick man on the line. Stop just across the 50 at the 49-yard line. It's a pickup of 10 and a first down. He's now up to 58 yards rushing in this game. What a way to start the new season. How about these two running games so far? Dominance on the ground
the playmakers and all of the versatility they have on that side of the football, this could not be better here in the first half of the home team.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And with the extra point, they're up 21-0. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
All right, guys, a little update on what else is happening in college football this weekend. Mississippi State is down, but not out. Not with those cowbells ringing inside Davis-Wade Stadium. One of the best home field advantages in all of college football. It's a touchdown game. They're trailing by 7 to North Carolina. Any big developments in this one, we've got you covered with the best studio team in the business. Gentlemen,
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes Friday. QB draw. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. The Rebels in the hurry up. Gets the back moving. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw for it. He puts a lot of air under it down the sideline. And that ball is hauled in inside the 35. This first half of offense won't go on the highlight reel so far. Starting to get things moving. It's 1st and 10. Wants to go up top on 1st down. And the quarterback is toast back at the 35.
You got to be impressed with this defense early in this game, guys. They've got a big lead because they are getting after the quarterback. They've already generated multiple sacks. They thought coming into this game they could take advantage of this offensive line, and that game plan is working to perfection.
These guys are bringing serious heat. They are like sharks swarming and just getting after the passer. To the air on 2nd down. And he feels the heat coming and it burns him up. Another sack.
Man, there are defensive players out there that can just take games over, and that's what's happening with this guy right now. He is not cooperating with the offensive game plan. A sack on 2 consecutive plays, and now on 3rd down, you know he's pinning his ears back again.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, you'll have to turn it loose deep. Intercepted. Big play stops the drive.
I tell you what, as a quarterback, you gotta have a short memory. You're going to make mistakes. You're going to be asked to do a lot, and he throws his first career interception. If I'm the coach on the sideline, listen, I'm bringing him over. This ain't gonna be your last big throw. Like, you're gonna make mistakes. It's okay. Put it behind you. Next time.
This drive will open from the 15. From the gun, the ground game. Nudges ahead for 1 out to the 16. Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. Wants to go up top. Quick completion on the out. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. Passing game very effective on 2nd down. What about here on 3rd? Hauls it in. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they get it out to the 36. And the Utes getting set on 1st and 10. From the shotgun, the handoff to the back. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. They got nothing on the last play at 2nd and 10. Right back to the well. And a nice run there before the defense finally makes the stop. He's up to 73 yards on the ground, and he wanted to make a first impression, and he's doing that in this opening game. He's going to take off. At 45 on his way. And he scoops his way to the 1st down and then slides to avoid the hit. Handoff to the single running back. Using that running game to bludgeon forward. He's got 4 down to the 35. They'll go right back to him. They get him down, but he does pick up 3 to the 32-yard line. Tigers are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. Wants to throw on 3rd. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a 4th down. Here comes the field goal unit. Never a doubt for this big-footed guy. 49-yard field goal is good.
And listen, y'all know in the booth and everywhere how I feel about kickers. Don't always love leaving it on their foot, so to speak, but nice job executing. He keeps doing stuff like that. I'll keep trotting him out there.
And he takes this from inside the 5. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. Opening play of this drive will come from their own 23. They'll start this drive going to the air. And this one will be stopped for no gain. So now it's 2nd and long. Gets it out quickly. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see what the call is.
Ineligible safety, downfield, offense.
The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. They'll run play action. Bring in the heat. And the quarterback and sacked at the 12.
Boy, this defense is ridiculous. On point. They know how to rush the passers. Multiple guys getting it done. 5 sacks, and we are still in the first half.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, hoping to throw beyond the sticks. And the defense gets loose, bringing the heat, and down he goes again.
If your job is to irritate, to confuse, to hit, to make quarterbacks feel very uncomfortable, this defense is definitely doing their job. 6 sacks. That's the way to make the quarterback feel like he's having a hard day. He's had no response. This offensive line has no response. Just a sack party.
And the Rebels will send out the punt unit. That punt was a bit rushed, and it showed with a short kick. Utah has it back, and the offense coming onto the field. They kicked a field goal on the last drive, Jesse. They've got the lead. Don't make a dumb mistake, but maintain your aggressive play calling.
Yeah, no doubt. And I think it's the play caller right now just taking a look at that script he's got in front of him and finding out where are my playmakers, who can we take advantage of on this defense to get a touchdown here.
Yeah, and just keep moving the ball down the field. Just execute a little bit better in the red zone. There's no need to panic. We're moving the football, and we got the lead.
The inside handoff. Not a lot there. Picks up 1 inside the 20 to the 19. Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. They'll leave it with him. There was just nowhere to cut back. Great job by the defense, and he'll have to take the loss. And the Utes need their binoculars to find that line to gain here on 3rd down. Throws to the wideout. He's got it. Gets it inside the 5. Down to the 4, and it'll be 1st and goal. New center downs right on the doorstep for this offense. They'll keep it on the ground for 1st and goal. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play. Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. The run up the middle, trying to find its way to the goal line. He'll be brought down at the 5-yard line, and this defense is on its heels. We're at the 2-minute timeout. They built a big lead, and they'll try to pile on a little more before the break. They'll try to pass it in on 3rd and goal. And he launches it for a score. Touchdown, Utah!
Love the quick decision-making by the quarterback. It's not just who's the open guy and who am I throwing it to. It's also having that clock, David, in your head that says, if no one's open, I'm down near the red zone, I'm taking off now, I'm using my athleticism, and I'm getting a score.
Yeah, you love the decision-making. I hate the defense. Why are we dropping back so far in the end zone? We got to keep eyes on this QB. We know he can take off. We know he can make plays. The field shrinks, man. You got to expect that's coming. Not very good defense.
And he made that extra point. The wet turf looks as if the returner will try and field this one. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. A little bit backed up to start this drive from their own 18-yard line. They'll ride the running back and leave it with him.
That wasn't a big gain, but look at the offense. Right back on the ball, ready to call a play, ready to go fast.
The Rebels are in the hurry-up. Gonna swing it on second down. He's got his man across the middle. Building momentum, picking up a chunk of yardage, moving the chains out to the 34. Looking downfield on first down. Pressure coming. No way to go, and the ball is loose. Sometimes the ball just bounces your way, and the offense is very lucky to keep possession on that one. They've already racked up big sack numbers. It's starting to snowball, and they are ready to go again. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down. He's looking downfield to throw. Fires to the wideout. And they won't make the connection, looking to make a big play there. And the Rebels will pull this one away. Wouldn't call it a shank, but I don't think he'll include it on his greatest hits. Plenty of time to work, not any time to waste as they take over here in the final 2 minutes of the half. Looking to throw on first down. He's got it. Able to scrounge 3 yards out of that one somehow. It's 2nd and 7. Short completion last play. Let's see if they throw it again. Running to the left. Steaming into the backfield to make the stop, and he'll lose 4. Third and long, and he'll try to throw for it. Pass is incomplete, and half comes to a close on that play. That's going to wrap up the first half here, and now we join Kevin with a halftime update.
Gentlemen, you've been calling a lively one so far from Salt Lake City. And talk about a first half for the dude in that backfield. That coaching staff has been giving rave reviews on a weekly basis. And through 2 quarters today, he's been a complete game changer. He's breaking the will of this defense, and that's something that's just very tough to quantify. With that said, let's send it back to the guys at Rice-Eccles Stadium.
The Rebels will kick it away to crank up the second half. From inside the 15, here comes the return. Maybe if he could have eluded just 1 or 2 more guys, it would have been a big return, but they'll mark it at the 30. First play from scrimmage here in the second half, and they'll keep it on the ground. He's going to lose a yard on that one. Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. Now the play fake. Fires to the big fella. And a good job of coverage by that defense. Just a short pickup. It'll be 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Looking deep down the right side. It's incomplete, and this ought to be a boost of confidence for this defense, getting a stop against these guys on 3rd down. Punt is on its way. He'll take it on the return. And the punt team able to smack him to the ground. First snap of this drive comes from the 32. He'll do it himself. Not much working there. It'll be 2nd and 9. Got a little work done on first down. Now back to the line. They'll move the tight end. Gives it on the option. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Trying to move the sticks on 3rd down through the air. He'll pull it down and run. Great job by this savvy senior to know when he just needs to move the sticks with his feet. And the Rebels have it with a 1st and 10. Use the play fake. Now to throw. Here he goes breaking the pocket. Got to protect the merchandise. Gets down without taking a hit. Here comes the offense on 2nd down. After the run, now to throw. He'll try to do it himself. Good little pickup there as he saw some daylight and got what he could. The Rebels really need to keep this drive alive on 3rd down. They'll try to run for it. He gets the job done on 3rd down. They move the chains. It's at the 37. In search of their first touchdown of the game, they are on the move with a 1st and 10. To the air on 1st down. Always a welcome play from the defense as they get a sack at the 47.
The name of the game is protecting your quarterback. He can't have success with complete passes on his back. Let's get the quick passing game going, maybe hand the football off. Whatever we're doing, let's go the opposite direction.
And the Rebels with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Looking to fire. Pocket breaking down. And this defense is bringing the heat. Another sack.
And this offensive line's got to do a better job, man. You've got to protect your quarterback. Listen, this offense is not playing great. They got to somehow find a way to start to get something together here in the 2nd half.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. They'll send the back in motion. On 3rd and long, he'll need to loosen up that arm. And they can't hook up on the big play, and that brings up a 4th down. The Rebels decide to punt it away. A low line drive and short kick. Fair catch is signaled and made, and they'll go to work from the 27-yard line. This drive will start at their own 27-yard line. Looking to throw on 1st down. Punts it out of the air. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. Quickly out to the tight end. That's a really good tackle there, giving up some size and still making the play. They'll try to power their way ahead. He's got room. Turning it on. The 10. Touchdown, Utes. He got a step there. Right to the house.
It's so nice to have guys that create these explosive plays like this. You hand it to him, he can do the rest. Look at the speed. Look at the elusiveness. Get to the end zone. Nice run.
PAT unit on the field. And the extra point will tack another one onto this lead. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
All right, guys, a little update on what else is happening in college football this weekend. Mississippi State is in serious trouble right now. I'm not sure some folks won't be asking for a refund on their NIL investment. A putrid performance in Starkville. They're trailing by 17 to North Carolina. We'll circle back if anything big happens you need to know about.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. That 1st down was rather unproductive. Let's see what they've got on 2nd down from the 16. Leaves it with the back. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. You make up the game plan and not a lot on the play sheet for this. 3rd and long from inside their own 20. Going to try to get it himself. He'll be dragged down right at the 19-yard line. That'll bring up 4th down. And the Rebels will punt it away on 4th down. Well, what that punt lacked in height, first play of the drive, wants to throw. And he's got his man on the sideline. He'll come up a little short of the first down. The Utes in a good spot here with second and short. Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. Let's see what they do here on third and short from the 41. Motion from the wideout. On third and short, they keep it on the ground here. They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the first down. And the Utes come to the line with a new set of downs. From the gun, he leaves it with the back. Got the first down and more. And he ran away from the crowd and he'll take it in. Touchdown, Utah!
And add it on again. This offense has done whatever they want, however they want, and this lead has ballooned. When you start a season off, you want to build momentum. You want to defeat an opponent, beat them badly. That's exactly what they've done. This team looks ready to compete for a national championship.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And he puts through the extra point. Quick work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. From inside the 10-yard line, he'll bring it back. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. They'd love to put a long drive together here as they start from their own 21. Wants to throw on first down. And the pressure was too much. They get him at the 15.
Man, this poor quarterback, he's got no time. You got to protect your quarterback. You got to find different ways to do it. Sometimes it's not working with 4 wide receivers. And you bring in a couple tight ends. They're max protection, more guys blocking, less guys in route. But you got to find something to have success.
The Rebels now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. Second down, he'll throw it. And the pressure is coming in, and they get him again.
Well, this offense keeps giving up sacks. They keep finding themselves in situations like this, third and long right now. They don't have many points in this game, and this is a big reason why. It's hard to score if you don't keep the third downs manageable. So moving forward, whether it's running the football in first and second or throwing short passes earlier in the drives, they've got to change things up because taking sacks like this is killing this offense.
On third and long, doesn't need to take the check down. Not a whole lot of room there on that screen pass as it just never developed. And the Rebels will try to pin them back with the punt. 3 and out, they got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. And this will be touchdown across midfield at the 45. They'll get this drive started from their own 45-yard line. Wants to go up top on first down. Fires to the tight end. Now they're starting to feel it. They got a first down at the 44. He'll pull it on the read. Makes him tough to the hand. And he was able to get away from one tackle, but plenty of help was on the way. Decent pickup on that play. Leaves it with the back. After the filthy move, he's got room.
Well, it's not a home run, but it's just enough by the running back to move the chains.
And this set of downs gets started from the 33, first and 10. They'll give it to him again. Miles ahead for a pickup of 1 to the 32. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on second down. Wide receiver comes in motion. They've softened them up with a run. Now to throw it. They're working that left side. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down. We've reached a break. It's Utah holding the lead. This has been a complete obliteration so far, as the third quarter stats will show you. As we enter the fourth quarter, let's see if anything memorable can come from this one. So we open the final period with a third down play. to keep it himself. Oh, mistake! Defense grabs the football, and there he goes. The 40. Past the 30. Past the 10. Touchdown, Rebels. How about this defense taking one back to the house? Safe to say the offense could have used a few more plays like that earlier in the game.
Too little, too late. At least you got something going. You got some kind of rhythm. The offense put some points up. But, man, if they'd have started a little bit better, they might have had a chance to be a little bit more in this ballgame.
Ready to try the point after. Bangs it through for an extra point. That is a defensive player's dream. Ball sitting there, chance to scoop it up, run with it, and they don't stop you until the band starts playing. On the move from inside his own 20. Maybe if he could have eluded just one or two more guys, it would have been a big return, but they'll mark it at the 30. Wide receiver going in motion. Looking for a physical attack from the gun. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. Back to pass. Fired that thing out in a heartbeat, but it's incomplete. Now this offense facing a 3rd and long from their own 30. From the gun, wants to pass. Got rid of it quickly, but it's incomplete. The Utes line up to punt it away. He's going to try to flip the field with this one. He makes a fair catch, couple of steps inside his own 25 at the 23-yard line. They'll get things started on this drive from the 24. Power football with the run. Not a lot of room, but found his way ahead for 2 out to the 26. After picking up a couple, it's 2nd and 8. Quarterback on the keeper. Oh, the ball's on the ground. He picks it up, still on his feet. He'll be brought down, but he was trying with everything he had to turn that disaster into a first down. He came up a little short. He'll do it himself. And there were some collisions in there, and the D finally stops him short of the marker. Down in the 4th quarter, it's too late for empty possessions. They'll go for it on 4th down. He'll throw it. The incomplete pass, 4th down, fails, and they'll turn it over. Couldn't ask for better starting field position for this offense. They'll start this drive with a pass. Quick strike complete. He'll take 4 yards on 1st down every time, 2nd and 6. They'll try the run. Got a little space. An explosive play in the running game as he's got the 1st down. And the Utes are threatening in the red zone. Looking downfield on 1st down. Finds his big tight end. Defense falls on the ball. Going to be a turnover.
And when you're on defense and it's wet and it's rainy, you know exactly what time it is. That ball gets a little heavier. It gets a little slicker. You're trying to get to that thing. You know you get your hand on it. There's a good chance it's coming out. Nice job by the defense forcing it with the assist from the weather.
Opening play of this drive comes from the 11. From the gun, they'll try to impose their will. Really good job by everybody there. Well blocked, good run, and a 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Might as well give it to him again. Maybe picked up a couple. He's down at the 24. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on 2nd down. Off the play fake. Rushes on him. Takes a hit as he fires. Intercepted. Smashes him with the stiff arm. Goes out of bounds at the 13, and man, is this offense set up now.
And that's got to feel good, and that's a play this young man is never going to forget. His first interception of the season. Great job reading the QB's eyes, getting to the
Utah has it back and the offense coming onto the field. That fumble in plus territory just ruined that last drive, David.
Yeah, and those are frustrating when you got
some room and into the goal line. And he runs it in this one. Touchdown, Utes.
Well, they were able to come out here week one and really feed off the energy of this home crowd. They've been making plays all over the field. You could not ask for a better start to the season.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And the extra point splits the uprights. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
A lot of eyeballs on your game, guys, and a few on this interesting matchup as well. Alabama is putting on an offensive clinic, the likes of which we've seldom seen, and this program has had some legendary players. They are up by 27 over Arizona. For now, it's back to you fellas, but of course, if anything changes, you'll see it right here.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. On the run, and he'll slide to avoid the hit and nifty pick up there. The Rebels can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Gets it to him on the screen. Didn't have much room to run and not a whole lot of help. Short gain there and still plenty of ground to cover for the first down. And this is going to be incomplete on third down. And the Rebels send out the one unit. They'll look to pin him deep. A low line drive and not his best work. They'll start this drive 60 yards in front of them from their own 40. Looking to throw on first down. The throw to the outside is complete. Stop is made at the 44, but it's a 15-yard gain and a first down. He'll pull it on the read. And this one will be stopped for no gain. Plenty of work to do here on second and long. They'll move the wide receiver. To the ground with the back. Knocked down in the backfield, and boy, this guy's had a good day, but they finally get to him on that run. The Utes need a massive chunk play to move the sticks here on third down. From the gun, wants to pass. He finds a dead spot in the middle. Doesn't quite make it to the first down marker. He's a yard short. And on fourth down, they'll try to salvage the drive with a field goal. Going right down the boulevard. And that'll add 3 more to a lead that is already way out of hand.
And not to be the old guys in the booth, but we are the old guys in the booth, man. 50-yard field goals used to be really, really hard. Kickers nowadays, man, they are making it look so much easier, and he does right there.
On the run from inside his own 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. To the air on first down. Unloads to the wideout. He's got an open man. And they were looking for a chunk play, and they got it. The explosive picks up more than 30.
The offense has struggled. They're not going to win this game, but trust me, this coaching staff is still trying to find things to build off of for next week. And after an explosive play like that, maybe they can generate just a little bit of momentum and gain a little bit of confidence that they can keep coaching up heading into their next game.
All kinds of time before he fires right. And it slips through his fingers, incomplete. That would have been a huge gain if he could have squeezed it. Off play action. Catch in the middle, it's Beal. He almost picked up the first down on that one, but he'll be just a little bit short. They'll try to run for it. Now well within striking distance as that third down play gets them a first at the 29. Tight end in motion, see how the D reacts. They'll ride the hot hand. They went right back to him, and this time the defense was all over him. Nothing to show for that run. The give give to the running back from the shotgun. Knocked down after a 3-yard gain to the 25. Ball's at the 25. They're in field goal range, but they'd love to convert this 3rd and short. Hand off from the shotgun. The chains will move, and they'll have 1st and 10 from inside the red zone at the 18. The Rebels pounded the rock to move the sticks, now back to work. Off the play fake on 1st down. The throw. Makes the catch. I'm sorry, you're unlikely to win today, but here's a fabulous parting gift. A late touchdown.
With that last touchdown now, they're trying to create some momentum. They're trying to avoid starting the season 0-1. They know they've got a lot of work to do here in the second half, but you should be feeling pretty good about that last score. Now you've got to keep that up.
Now they'll line up for what they hope is automatic. Right down the middle. They march 79 yards on the drive. The kickoff unit is out there, and boy, did that last drive quiet this crowd. Takes it inside his own 20. Chance for great field position here. Needed just a little more help to turn that into a big return. They'll mark him down at the 29. They'll try to keep this clock moving on the ground. Couldn't find a lane. A pickup of 1 to the 31. The officials stopped the clock for the 2-minute timeout, and the offense is that much closer to victory. Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. Rides the back on the option to give. And he's stuffed by that big defensive tackle up front. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. From the gun, running back on the move. He's not going to make it. What a job by this defense to stop him in his tracks. And the Utes will call on their punt team. Fair catch called for and taken at the 30-yard line. They'll put the ball in play from their own 30-yard line. They go to the ground. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. After picking up a couple at 2nd and 8. Wants to go up top. It's complete to the left. Gets it to the 42-yard line, and that's a 1st down. We waited so long to start the season, and just the way you want to start, getting that first victory.
And the first games are so much fun. You've been practicing against each other over and over all through camp. Now you get to come out, start the season off 1-0, Jesse. Great start.
It was a great start for the winning team. Now, for the losing team, obviously not the way you want to get into this season. There were some mistakes with execution, and guys are going to have to do a better job individually. But that's why you play the games. You get to now go back to the drawing board, get back on the practice field, try and iron out these wrinkles. It's a long season ahead. A lot to play for.
That's going to do it from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, and you've been watching another presentation of EA Sports College Football.